A Quantum Sounds production.
He said, I have heard what the prophet said. Their prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. What prophet came to this earth, said he had a dream, he had a dream? Let me read it again. Jeremiah 23 verse 25. I have heard what the prophet said. Their prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor. Do not they tell Martin Luther King dream every man to his neighbor? Do not they still prophesy this every year? Every year they say, let the dream live on, let the dream live on. But see, people don't know what Martin Luther King's dream was though. See, that's why I was out here reading his I Have a Dream speech. Look, everything about laws, statutes, and commandments. The Most High gave the children of Israel, the Israelites. And today, who make up the Israelites went into, he gave the Israelites blessings for obedience and curses for disobedience. And for breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord sent us into slavery. We the Israelites of today. That's how we know we the Israelites, because the Bible, the prophets is, if we break the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, we will go into slavery and have to serve our enemy and want all things. Now think about who do you have to serve and want all things. When you want food, who grocery stores you go to eat? When you want a house, buy a house, who you gotta go to buy the house? Who you gotta go to rent the house? Who you gotta go to get a job? Who make you go to the Lord says you have to serve our enemy and want all things. And the truth to you, these are my words. Let me give you Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all these commandments and these statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So the Lord was telling the Israelites, if we don't listen to his laws, statutes, and commandments that he commanded us this day, then we was all these curses was gonna come upon us. Now let's read one of the curses that came upon us. It say Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his laws, his commandments, and his statutes, which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because the Lord was saying these curses going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign and a wonder, who they is. You're going to be able to prove who they is by these curses. He says, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness. What enemy do we have to serve for food? When we want food, who owns the grocery store? Who grocery store? I'm going to show you about this equal stuff. See, that's what we're going to read this. I'm going to break down this whole thing. Yeah, but the reason why we was getting abused, actually, he was a Muslim. You know, we ain't no religion out here. The Lord didn't give us no religion. He just gave us laws, statutes, and commandments about it. And he chose one nation of people out of all people on this planet Earth to teach these laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's the Negros, the Latin Americans, and the Native American Indians. All us make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Lord didn't create all men equal. Because when he created us, he actually made us stronger than the white man to be truthfully honest. It ain't no hate or none. It ain't no hate. I don't hate white people, you know what I'm saying? I hate the evil that they do. Because they the ones who control this world, and they the ones who have polluted the ozone layer. They the ones who endanger species. They sit up here, they know the air bad, and they still run cars off gas. Do you know they got cars, they got the technology to make cars run off water? Yeah, they got their technology, but they make so much money off gas, they're going to keep destroying the Lord's plan, and he's going to punish them for that. Now listen to this. This Exodus 19 verse 5. This proof that all men are created equal. It say, now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. for all the earth is mine. Is that equalness? If you above all people, how can you be equal? It say, and you shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. See, when people read this Bible, they act like the Lord was talking to the whole word. He said, these are the words which you should speak to the children of Israel. We the children of Israel out here today. And see, our people have been taught that. They told us that we was niggas and Africans. Every black people is not an African. The country Africa is named after a white dude named Leo Africanus. Before they called it Africa, it was called the land of Ham. That's what it's really called. And we, all black people, are not Africans. You got the difference between Africans and Hebrews. We Hebrews. And let's get to this I have a dream speech. It says, let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, and so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is deeply rooted in the American dream. Hold this page for me. Let me get this American dream. See, we got to see what the American dream is. See, people, they just listen to a dream, but they don't know what the American dream is. What is the American dream? It say, this the American dream. See, I ain't out here telling no lies. I ain't out here trying to make nobody mad or nothing. Everything I got out here is the truth. Let me see it. I'm going to read it to you. It say, since it's founded in 1776. Well, I don't care. You know, I'd rather die for the Lord's word than die around here not doing anything. I used to be out here gang banging and doing everything. I was ready to die for nothing. So I die for the Lord's word. It say, since it's founded in 1776, the United States has regarded and promoted itself as an empire of liberty and prosperity. See, they said they promote themselves as an empire of liberty and prosperity. Let's go to 2 Peter 2:19. See, the reason why we refer to the Bible and everything, because the Lord said in Ecclesiastes, what was then is not. And what's happening now was happening back then. It's happening all over again. Let me see. That's if, you know what I'm saying, that's if you believe in the Holy Bible. Yeah, we need to talk about that because we can't sit up there and keep laying down for keep letting these folks kill our kids. Now look, now it said the American dream promoted itself as an empire, liberty, and prosperity. Now listen to what the Lord said about this American dream. While they promised them liberty, it's not they promising us liberty in America. It's not they promising us liberty and justice for all in America. He said, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. They keep promising us liberty, but they corrupted. They ain't gonna never give us liberty. They themselves are servants of corruption. Let's get back to his dream. We just gonna break down his whole I have a dream speech, and we gonna see what the Lord wanted us, what the Lord said about it. He say, and I have dreamed that one day that this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of this creed. We hold these truths to be evident that all men are created equal. Now we just read in Exodus 19 verse 5 and 6. I'm going to read it again. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So we know all men were created equal, because the Lord was said one nation of people high above all people. Look, we're going to even get more proof in Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. And I'm going to go to Genesis 25 verse 23 for you, and I'm going to prove to you too that the Lord ain't never create all men equal. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, it say, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Do that sound like equality? Now this is what the Lord said. These ain't my words. Does that sound like equality to you? Does that sound like equality? No. Look, up in it now. Look, when the Lord made Esau and Jacob, this Genesis chapter 25 verse 23. It say, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. How is all men created equal though? See, we doing everything according to everything he say. I got a scripture for it when involving his dream. Because the Lord said, I have heard what the prophet said. That prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, causing my people to forget his name. Because our people have forgot the name of the one true God. And they sat up here, they listen to everything these white people tell them. If these white people would come out here and say the same thing I was saying, they'll believe it. But when it's a nigga out here doing it, everybody think the nigga crazy and stuff. Let's get back to his dream. He say, I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. Now I'm going to go to Leviticus in chapter 20. The Lord did never want all nations to sit down together. He ain't never want that. And I'm finna give you proof. Remember, these ain't never my words. Everything I'm saying, I'm coming straight out the Bible, you can write the scriptures on and read it yourself. He say, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people. So why are we getting out of here? Because one nation is a holy nation and a chosen nation. Yeah, I'm just reading that about.
If we want all of us to be equal, we all be the same, right?
Yeah. See, look, you got to think. The Lord, he chose one nation of people because their forefathers was righteous. And he made a covenant with them. You familiar with the new covenant and the old covenant, right? He made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he told them that they was going to inherit the earth and rule the earth, basically, and rule all people. That's basically what the covenant is about. That's why right here it says, I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people. He separated us from other people. He ain't never want us to be mixed in with them. When Martin Luther King made that speech, and once they started segregating everything, who history did we learn? Did we learn our history? No, we learned American history. We learned U.S. history. We ain't learned nothing about ourselves.
They always know that the history. Right there, they always ruin these vanity courts.
Let's get
think about it. Everything gets a monument in America. Two faces on the front of it.
Look.
You just have to be real about the situation. Think about it. Look how you age so good. Because we are built to 80s long.
Yeah, because the Lord made one stronger than us. That's why you can sit in the sun all day.
Because we feed our body with all this bullshit, preservatives, all these sugar, concentrates, and then swine. We feed our body with every food that is unclean for your body.
Yeah, and the Lord gave us clean and unclean food. Let's get back to this I have a dream speech. It say, I have a dream that one day, even in the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have dreamed that my 4 little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. See, the reason why the Lord said, he said, if this false prophet arise among you, and his dream, content of our skin. Look, this song who wrote this, the black man versus the nigga, this group now, all of the same people. Look what he say. Now, the difference between the black man and the nigga is simple. The black man is like everyone else, no difference except skin color. A nigga is someone who was born and raised in a bad neighborhood. So that's because I was born and raised in Lemoyne Downs in the projects. I'm a nigga. I ain't out here presenting myself like a nigga. I'm smarter than a lot of PD people who went to college. I ain't even set foot into no college. But I did more research than anybody in college do. Now it say, a nigga is someone who was born or raised in a bad neighborhood, has a partial grasp of the English language, is ignorant to want to leave these neighborhoods, has a very little knowledge judgment over what is right and wrong. Now remember, I just told you I'm from the project. I'm coming straight out the Bible, every scripture knowing about heart. But we have no judgment over what is right and wrong. See, you see how his dream, what this dreaming did to us. Talking about
He's saying that. Tell them.
Yeah, Martin Luther King was a false prophet.